Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just real quick before we get into the PAREA video and then talking about appraisal stuff, which, by the way, is a great career for any retiree. But I want to concentrate and get a shout out to Class 1130. Congratulations on reaching a milestone in your Navy career. A lot of people don't understand and don't know once you make E7, get selected or advance to E7 in the Navy, that's not the end all and be all. You have to be welcomed into our senior enlisted community. So I want to go ahead and welcome those that's going through the process right now. We'll be seeing you guys at your final nights and also your khaki balls. And shouts out to all the people and the chiefs and senior enlisted personnel at NASJRB Fort Worth, where I made chief, class 114, senior enlisted academy, class 200, gray color. So let's go. Congratulations again. And just know that you always have somebody in the goat locker that has your back. All right. Talk to you guys later. Just wanted to shoot this video. I'm going to document this whole process and journey that I'm taking to becoming a licensed appraiser. Um, Again, I'm shooting a video because there's been a big change in the way and the options that you have to actually get licensed. So the big stigma about being an appraiser is that you had to have somebody basically jump under their wing for your first license, 1,000 hours, and they have to pretty much sign you off, and you be under them for the entire time until you complete that 1,000 hours. Well, some people are having the hardest time trying to get supervisors to take them on. One reason is because of the market, which I understand because I am a loan officer, so I know the market is slow. So when it's slow for one group of individuals like realtors and loan officers, it's going to be slow for residential appraisers. Two, it's just one of those fields that, if you don't know somebody, it's really tough to get in. So there's a program out now called PAREA. So I signed up for that program, and what I'm going to do today is kind of introduce you to it, what it takes to sign up for the program, the steps I took to sign up, and to get on that journey and to get on that track. So hopefully, I'm not alone in this journey, and we all can get our appraiser's license and certification. So thank you again, and I hope this video and series of videos, because I'm going to be doing a video every week and updating you guys on the progress that I'm making, and hopefully I can get done with this thing within 9 months. I'm going to estimate 7 to 9 months, so we'll see how far I get along. But apparently, there's no particular timeline for this particular program, so we'll go from there. All right, guys. So the first thing you must do is go to your state's uh, qualifying education requirements. So whatever state that you live in, you see here I'm in the Dallas Fort Worth area. You need to understand what the requirements are for your particular state, and if they even offer PAREA. And again, PAREA is the practical application of real estate appraiser. So here you see for my state, as a trainee, they require 75 hours in these classes. Well, for the PAREA program, you will get a license if you complete it. With that being said, the requirements are the entire 150 hours set by the AQB. Okay, so these are the classes that you're going to need. Now, for me, I'm not going to endorse any particular school to go get your qualifying education. I'm just sharing with you the route that I took and the school that I like. One reason I like Champion School of Real Estate, one is that they're virtual. This is a hybrid virtual where you get a live instructor, uh, not just straight WBT and self-paced. Okay, and the other plus to taking a course at Champion School of Real Estate is that as soon as you're done with the course, you can take the exam right then and there. You don't have to schedule anything outside of Champion School of Real Estate to go take your exam and actually complete the course and get your certificate as soon as you're done. So again, I'm not endorsing any particular school. You go to whatever school that you like. I'm just sharing with you, this is the route that I took, and this is where I got my qualifying education. So if you were to decide to use Champion School of Real Estate, you would come here, go to the appraisals, make sure you select your particular state, go to the qualifying education, okay? And here you can see right there for a licensed residential appraiser, the classes that you need to knock out. And what's good about Champions is, like I said, the virtual classroom. Go there, you can view the dates, and then you can just start picking your classes with dates, whatever dates available for you and most convenient for you. Again, this is a virtual classroom, so it's not like you can just uh, zoom in and just have your camera off and go run to the store or something. They're very strict on how they run their program. So if you sign up for a class, you need to be able to be on camera the entire time. Okay, if you miss any part of their classes, you're gonna have to retake the course. You're not necessarily paying for the course again, but you're definitely gonna have to retake the course. So I've done all 7 of the courses, 150, 154, 150 hours uh, of qualifying education that I needed for my state. And I would tell you, looking at this, more than likely for every other month or so, I'll probably go ahead and get it early, go ahead and start prepping myself for the exam. So even though, like I said, it's going to be 7 to 9 months before I get to that point to actually taking the exam, once I'm finished with PAREA, but I'm going to go ahead and start studying now. So just want to put that out there. So once you have your classes, you're knocked out. What you want to do is you want to go to the Appraisal Institute. Okay? Now in the Appraisal Institute, you'll see a tab here for the announcement. You see the announcement here that they announced PAREA that is open for registration. And I've already registered, so it's still open right now. If you're going to do this, I think it'll be a good idea to go ahead and do it and jump in as quick as you can. I don't know how many students they'll be able to take at one time. So the quicker you get on, the better, because like I said, this was highly sought after, and people are going to jump on it. So don't get left behind if you really plan on trying to get this done via PAREA. Okay. And what we're going to do is go to the landing page for PAREA. Okay, if you guys can see that, that's just giving you some more information about, what PAREA is, how it works, somewhat. You're going to have a dedicated mentor. My mentor has already reached out to me. And again, like I said, I've signed up just yesterday, and I've already communicated with my mentor at least 3 times already via email and through the dashboard, which I'm going to show you here shortly. Just kind of scrolling through so you can see here what the program is about, but we're going to go in depth into the program. I'm going to actually log into the system so you can kind of get a picture and see if this is something that's going to work for you. Okay. One of the biggest things that they want to see is your readiness, your checklist. So your qualifying education. So if you go to apply now, you hit there, right? Excuse me 1 second. I'm going to log in. So I'm going to stop sharing for a second. Time me out. Okay. So what happens when, as soon as you log in, you're going to come to this page right here. And this is my profile. First thing that you're going to do is select what state that you're in. Okay. and it's going to tell you whether PAREA is accepted for your state, particular state you try to get your appraiser's license in. Okay. You're going to fill out some personal information, demographics. It's going to be verified. It's going to be checked. Uh, and then they're going to verify and check that you've completed the 150 hours of QE. Again, all these classes have to be completed before you can be accepted into the program. Um, Now, the Appraisal Institute do offer classes. They have their own classes that they offer. Uh, Whichever I never taken a class with them. Like I said, I'm a fan of a different school, but the only thing that I had to do was show them my certificates of completion for the particular classes that I need to have for PAREA. Okay, so once you go there, now that everything's been verified and checked, then I'm good to go and I can start the program. You can access the program. But let me go back real quick. It's one part I forgot to tell you guys. Um, let's talk about cost. Let's go back there here if I can find it. I didn't scroll all the way down. Okay, so if you're a member of the Appraisal Institute, this is going to be your rate. Okay, this is going to be the cost to start PAREA. The best thing about being a member of the Appraisal Institute is this right here. You're going to be able to save. You're going to be able to save $430 by being a member, which also gives you opportunity not to pay the whole remainder at once, but to actually be able to break that down in installment payments. So that's a great option for those who, don't have a decent amount of money to throw at this, but would still like to join the program. Other than that, you don't have to be a member of the Appraisal Institute. You could just pay the full rate, or you can apply for scholarships, which they have available. I think the deadline. Well, let's go ahead and open it up. Let's see here. There's a deadline for scholarships. Okay. Yeah, the deadline for a scholarship is October 1st. All right. And they're going to award 50% of the registration fee, not to exceed 2,500. So you can read for yourself when you go to that link what the eligibility and requirements are. You got to write an essay. You got to submit your resume. They want 2 letters of recommendation and some other things here. So you can download the application there. But for me, it was more convenient for me and to go this route. All right. Again, here's the checklist. All right, and we're going to access PAREA now. Let's go into it. So, when you access PAREA, this is going to look familiar to most of you who's taken any type of classes online or whatnot. This is a basic dashboard. Okay. We're just going to kind of navigate through it. This is just, your information here, account information. On the dashboard, got you. Let's just click here. You're going to have welcome, which is going to go over. There's a short video. I actually download the video, so I'll be playing that for you guys. Just how the assignments go, just the knowledge center, what the final assignments are, and this is your support. Okay. Let me go back to the dashboard real quick. Again, this is just like any other class that you take online. You have your assignments. See these assignments that you'll be going through right here. They go over what common forms to use. Let's do this. Let's go through a couple of things real fast. Let's just go ahead and click and go through that way so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. kind of give you an introduction to, what the program is about. Some kind of software that you need to, required to install and be actually, like I said, this is a practical system. So you're going to be working on systems and software that you would normally work if you're in the field. Still in MLS. Just look like they're for this system, they're using the MLS out of Florida. But okay, we'll see. Spreadsheets. Got to have Excel. Got to have Adobe Acrobat. Some other appraisal software. Alamo, CoreLogic. You know, House Canary. I'm familiar with that to do comparisons from the mortgage world that I'm in. Forms and whatnot. Just kind of give you, just kind of give you some recommendations on what different cameras and whatnot to use, about the cameras, measuring devices. A lot of people going laser instead of old school tape, and so forth and so on. You got the geographical information system, show you how to use that. Uh, that's just for your maps and whatnot. Again, this looks like it's pulling data from Florida, so one of the counties there. You can pull your FEMA maps, your topo maps, your county maps and whatnot, so you can kind of see, get an idea of what's going on there. Okay, go back here. Again, I'm gonna be shooting these videos weekly. I'm debating probably in the near future if I'm gonna probably go live, and any questions for other students that I can collaborate with. Just sharing this information for you guys and kind of getting through the process as a team, because this is new to me. I think this is new to everybody out there. Um, but this is not a trial run. Once you complete this, you will be licensed and it can continue to certification to be an appraiser for your state. Okay. So with that being said, I know I mentioned that I'm going to show the welcome video. So let's get to that.
Welcome to this appraisal experience program for licensed residential. This program will help you practice your appraisal skills by presenting you with different appraisal assignments. The program consists of 10 practice assignments and 3 final assignments. The practice assignments will allow you to apply what you learned in the qualifying education modules in real-life situations. You will have mentor interactions at different points in the program. Complete all the steps in the mentor interactions within an assignment to mark the assignment as completed. The final assignments will be unguided and graded.
Welcome to an overview of the Appraisal Institute's Practical Applications of Real Estate Appraisal program. PAREA is an online program covering appraisal theory and methodology in real-world simulations with mentoring from expert appraisers. In this overview, we will preview many of the research-based features of PAREA that you saw in the opening animation. We'll look at practice assignments, immersive activities, the Knowledge Center, the critically important mentor guidance, and final assignments. Let's begin with practice assignments. PAREA is about experience in real estate appraising, and as such, focuses on providing that experience through practice appraisal assignments. At both the licensed residential and certified residential levels, PAREA participants complete 10 practice assignments, appraisal reports based on real properties using authentic data and following the valuation process that participants have learned during their qualifying education courses. A variety of property types are featured in the practice assignments, including single-unit residence, 2 to 4 unit, condominium, vacant land, and others. Within each property type, PAREA participants must first complete a Level 1 assignment. Level 1 assignments are less complex, provide the participant with many resources, and offer rich system guidance and support. After completing a Level 1 assignment in a property type, participants must complete a Level 2 assignment. Level 2 assignments are more complex, require the participants to find or analyze resources more thoroughly, and offer less system guidance and support. Mentor guidance, feedback, and review are always available and required for both Level 1 and Level 2 assignments. Let's take a closer look at a practice assignment. PAREA participants see a cityscape view offering a variety of property types. The participant enters an assignment by choosing one of the property types. For the purpose of this demo, let's look at the vacant land property type. Once selected, the participant will see both the Level 1 assignment and the Level 2 assignment. The less complex Level 1 assignment must be completed in each property type before unlocking the more complex property type Level 2. Let's explore the Level 1 vacant land Hennepin Circle property. When you click on Hennepin Circle, you see the steps of the valuation process. These steps serve as the conceptual scaffold that models expert performance and also allows a participant to track their progress through an assignment. When you click on the first step, you will see a brief overview of the property and a reminder about managing the many resources that are available or that you developed during the assignment. This is important because PAREA models and requires that participants keep a detailed work file to accompany their final appraisal report, both of which must be submitted for mentor review at the end of the assignment. In Level 1 assignments, resources are provided at the point they are needed. In Level 2 assignments, participants must decide among many resources which are relevant, or find resources themselves using internet research. Participants experience a variety of interactions as they move through PAREA. Since PAREA assignments emulate real life, we start all assignments with an engagement letter. You review the letter to start making decisions about an assignment. For example, in Level 1 assignments, participants are required to identify the client and intended user in the engagement letter. Because we want to guide participants towards expert performance, they have 2 attempts for these kinds of interactions. They know if they get a response wrong after the first time around. Then they can try again. And if they still get it wrong, they will see corrective feedback, which tells them why a response is wrong or suggests they work further with their mentor. Another kind of interaction is the familiar multiple choice question. Here you are being asked, what are the competency requirements you must comply with for this particular appraisal assignment? Again, when you submit your response, you'll get feedback that gives you more information and allows you to understand the intent behind the question. Since each of the activities in an assignment is based on a realistic task, participants are also required to extract and analyze data from written documents, such as zoning and legal descriptions, and visual resources such as GIS and aerial data, and then derive information needed to complete the assignment. Note also that the system provides important guidance to participants to reflect contemporary appraisal practices. All of the PAREA interactions support successfully completing the appraisal assignment. As participants progress through the steps of the evaluation process, they simultaneously complete the relevant reporting. In this example, participants would use the AI Reports Land Appraisal Report to complete the subject property identification and subject property history. As sections are completed, the report is uploaded to the system. For non-narrative parts of the report, once submitted, participants can see model answers for that section so that they can improve their response and identify any knowledge gaps as they proceed. For more narrative parts of the report that reflect essential parts of an assignment, where participants must analyze data, make conclusions, and explain their reasoning, we require that mentors review that section of the report in detail and offer corrective feedback if needed. This prevents a participant from proceeding too far into an assignment with critical conceptual misunderstanding or inaccurate analysis. Since all submissions are stored in the system, participants can also view the entire report as they work. This larger context provides the ability for the participants to track their progress, or, just as in real life, to make changes and updates to different sections as they learn more about an assignment. So one practice assignment is a series of questions and reporting designed on an expert model of the evaluation process. By completing several different practice assignments using a variety of property types, interaction types, and complexity levels, all in a realistic environment with both system and mentor guidance, PAREA participants will generalize their knowledge beyond one particular setting. This generalized knowledge can then be transferred to the many different and novel situations that make up everyday appraisal practice. While a variety of practice assignments allows for generalized knowledge, there are some foundational skills that appraisers use on a frequent basis and must be able to perform quickly in a fluent and automated manner. To ensure competencies in these areas, PAREA features immersive activities. Immersive activities offer rich 3D and 2D virtual environments for the practice of three particular skills: neighborhood analysis, measurement, and site inspection. In the neighborhood analysis activity, participants explore the important elements of a neighborhood. Participants begin with an aerial view and then zoom into interactive 360-degree perspectives to consider factors such as surrounding amenities. These might include primary and secondary schools, universities, shopping, parks, and athletic facilities. After exploring a particular area, participants can zoom out to see the area in context. In this way, they are able to explore the entire neighborhood in detail, one area at a time. In the site measurement activity, participants use a realistic 3D model and tools to measure a subject property following the latest ANSI standards. Participants explore the outside of the property to take external measurements, and then enter the property to take internal measurements. And finally, in the site inspection activity, participants walk through and explore a realistic 3D property and learn to focus on important elements and conditions necessary for a credible appraisal. As the participant moves through the property, hotspots appear with relevant questions as well as visuals related to typical site inspection tasks that appraisers do in everyday practice. Taken together, the immersive activities, neighborhood analysis, measurement, and site inspection provide the participant with significant practice and foundational skills used frequently in appraisal. In addition to the multitude of opportunities for experience and learning within the practice assignments and immersive activities, PAREA features the Knowledge Center, a rich repository for supplemental resources. The Knowledge Center is an ever-evolving collection of tutorials, tools, documentation, standards, and resources for PAREA participants. Current and planned Knowledge Center items include access to partner appraisal form software and partner MLS systems, tutorials on GLA calculation, market analysis, construction draws, and GIS, and links to resources from the Appraisal Institute, the Appraisal Foundation and USPAP, and federal agencies and the GSEs. With practice assignments, immersive activities, and the Knowledge Center, our program offers participants a variety of resources. However, experience and learning do not occur alone in a vacuum. The true cornerstone of PAREA is its mentors and their collaboration with participants throughout the program. Mentors are required to meet not only the Appraisal Foundation's requirements, but also additional Appraisal Institute requirements that significantly weight contemporary residential practice, knowledge, and technology, along with the professionalism and ambassadorship of Appraisal Institute designation. Each individual PAREA participant will be assigned a mentor when beginning the program. Mentors are available for formal support and guidance at all times while the participants are completing the practice activities and immersive activities. In addition to initial and ongoing training, mentors will be provided with detailed information for each practice assignment, which highlights its critical experience and learning aspects. In addition, we anticipate providing mentors with resources to coach participants on other aspects of an appraisal career, such as securing their first job and diversifying their practice. Mentors also serve as an important resource to evaluate the quality of participant work. At the end of each of the practice assignments, participants upload a completed report and work file. APPRAISER requires mentors and participants to then meet virtually to review the report. During this mentor check-in, mentors use objective performance rubrics to offer feedback on the report. If significant deficiencies are found, the mentor can request improvements before accepting the report. Finally, after completing all of the PAREA practice assignments and immersive activities, using the resources of the Knowledge Center and mentor guidance, the participant is eligible to begin working on the last component of APPRAISER, the final assignments. For both licensed residential and certified residential, participants will complete 3 final assignments. The required property types are a single unit residence, a 2 to 4 unit, and a condominium. The assignments must be fully USPAP compliant. Final assignments also have 3 other critical features. Unlike practice assignments, the final assignments must be completed by participants independently and without substantive mentor assistance. Upon submission, each final assignment will be evaluated by an independent grader who is not the participant's mentor. And finally, reasonable opportunities for resubmission will exist. Upon acceptance of all 3 final assignments, APPRAISER participants will receive a formal certificate indicating successful completion of the program. We believe that APPRAISER's research-based design, featuring mentor interaction, practice assignments, immersive activities, the Knowledge Center, and final assignments, will provide participants with the experience, knowledge, and skills they need to confidently and competently advance to the next stage of their appraisal careers. The Appraisal Institute looks forward to being the leader in this process.
All right, guys, that's pretty much there you have it in a nutshell. So just to be fair, like I said, there's I have a preference for I had a preference for my qualifying education, but I just wanted to show you this here. You got McKinsey, right? Some people take their classes there. Here's a great school. I just never take any classes there, but they're gonna have their version of PAREA as well. So just to make sure that I'm being fair, and then, like I said, I'm not endorsing any particular school. I'm not endorsing the Appraisal Institute. I'm not endorsing McKinsey. It's just happened. The Appraisal Institute just happened to be the first one to release, and the one I was able to jump on as quick as possible. So that's the one I'm doing. Um, Kansas, let's see, where are they saying when they're gonna start? Oh, it was up here. Sometime in 2024. Okay, here we go. Summer 24. That's when their McKinsey is gonna start their version of PAREA. Okay, So all the McKinsey fans, don't have to be in the uproar about me uh, jumping on the Appraisal Institute. Think they're both good. Um, I think that's it, folks. Um, what I want to do is I can share my contact information if you guys have any questions or whatnot. Just reach out. I'm gonna put that here. All right. Again, if you have any questions, again, I am a licensed and active mortgage loan originator. Uh, for this uh, YouTube, for this video, I want to concentrate on PAREA and any appraiser trainees in the same pipeline that I am. We could talk about that. But feel free if you have any questions concerning buying a home, home investment, whatnot. Just go ahead and reach out, and we can chat. With that being said, gonna pop up here a couple of contact information again. Okay. And if you guys have any questions, just reach out.